Beautiful Libra friends, how are you? Welcome to your April 2020 reading here on my channel, Healing Tea Talk. My name is Myra, and I am so honored to do your reading. I must tell you, I have so much love and appreciation for one of my subscribers and followers, Ravender Deep. I love you so much, sweetie. You are so just such a loyal and supportive person. So I pray in advance that this reading resonates with you. I hope it blesses you. I hope that for all of you Libra friends who may be watching this, also cross watchers are more than welcome to watch. This is intended for a large general audience of people. So keep that in mind if for some reason it does not resonate with you, Libra friends. But I just wanted to shout out Ravender Deep. She's such a sweetheart. Our time difference is amazing. I am in Texas on Central Standard Time, and I think where she's located, it is like probably uh, it might be around 1:45 in the morning there. So I just appreciate you staying up to catch this. If you don't catch it live, then you will see it whenever you wake up. But just know that I shouted you out and had you in mind, dear heart. Okay. All right, friends. So this is, like I said, for the month of April 2020. All of the planetary movements are going to be in the description box. I'm trying to see if there's anything of particular interest to you guys. Really depends on your birth or your natal chart. There is a full moon in your sign on the 7th. So at the top of April, a full moon in your sign, Libra friend. So, of course, during full moons and new moons, I always do a personal reading special. So, be on the lookout for that. Also, though, it looks like, the full moon is a chance for our hidden desires to come up, to launch new things. It could be emotional energy as well. So, it's just some things to keep in mind. All right, guys. So, that being said, Libra, let me go ahead and get a couple guidance cards for you guys. And this, I'm using the Goddess Guidance deck. So, Holy Spirit, thank you. That came out quick. So, boldness, Goddess Freya. Totally, you guys know we're in Aries season, Libra. So, you may be feeling bold or dealing with bold personality. So, just keep that in mind. But this says, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. So, you may be feeling more bold than usual, especially with us being in Aries season. Mercury also enters Aries on April 11th. So you could find yourself being more bold in your communication. Just a little heads up there between Aries and Mercury together. That leads to very direct communication. Also, Medicine Woman is here, Goddess Zyshel, and it says you are a channel for divine healing power. Very nice. All right, awesome. And I also see boundaries. So I need to make mention of this, Libra, because this could be mental, emotional, spiritual boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to people and their demands on your time or energy. Okay. All right, awesome. So those of you too who have um, maybe you do some kind of metaphysical or even physical practice. Um, and there could be a demand on you if you work in the medical profession, especially right now. You may need to set boundaries or make bold choices that preserve your health, wellness, and well-being. Okay, so keep that in mind as well, friends. All right, let's see what guidance we have for you guys from the notes from the universe on love and connection in particular. Looking for guidance, Holy Spirit, for my Libra friends for the month of April 2020. One more shuffle. All right, friends, so here we go. First advice card from this deck says there isn't a soul on the planet, Libra, who does not crave your approval. So this side of the card makes me feel like there's somebody who is interested in you guys and they're wanting to know if you feel the same way or if you like them as well. The guidance on the other side of the card, though, is where you are trying to decide whether or not someone is a friend or a foe. Like if someone is for you or against you. You guys are clearly that decision. And then things are about to get really juicy, okay? So when we do your tarot spread, we'll find out more about what that's about, you guys. But sometimes that card can indicate that there is an age difference between two people as well, a meaningful age difference, not just a small one, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and get your overall energy, starting with the Osho Zen Tarot deck. What is the overall energy, Holy Spirit, for my Libra friends? Okay. Hmm. So the Nine of Swords and the Integration card and the Two of Swords. This is your energy, Libra. Um, so it looks like you guys are in limbo, maybe about coming together with somebody. You haven't made a decision yet. Okay, you could feel torn, you could feel stretched thin, and have a lot of anxiety about merging your life with someone, or and it could be someone who's very different from you. Okay, the yin and yang, big age difference. So you could be a little worried about merging, or being in a relationship with someone very different from you. Let's find out what the crossing energy is. Maturity. Again, worried about what that means. You could feel like it could take you through a lot of changes. You could have to wear a lot of different hats dealing with somebody who's significantly older or significantly younger than you. All right. So you could be really resisting going with the flow of this. Like it could be really hard to do that. Let's find out what is the foundational or underlying emotion for my Libra friends. All right, guys. So I have here living in the moment, the Two of Pentacles, intensity, fire energy, okay, and guilt. That's your energy, the Eight of Swords. Wow. So you guys are not comfortable at all with this. It looks like you're not able to commit necessarily because you're not comfortable with it. So somebody definitely feels in limbo. It could be moving kind of fast for you guys. You could be dealing with a fire sign. But you don't have peace about it. You do. It's very clear, Libra. You guys do not have peace with this scenario. What is the recent past? You guys could be dealing with two different people and you feel bad about it, right? Trying to make a decision between two people. So, okay, Libra. So we have the Seven of Swords. That's your energy, politics, and awareness. See how there's a persona behind here, but this is the face. So, Libra, I don't know if you guys are being honest with people or yourself. Maybe so what's coming to me, you guys, is like maybe you didn't tell somebody, maybe you told them you like older men but you don't, or you like older women but you really don't, or you're trying to put on a good face for something but you really aren't feeling it. It's like you're trying to like something you don't like, maybe. And then I see that, yeah, it feels like you're trying to go along to get along. Like there's something you're not feeling, but you're trying to be okay with it. That's how it sort of feels. Okay. What's the crowning energy for my Libra friends? Crowning energy, the Trust card. So lots of our water signs, and then ripeness, which is maturity, right? So it feels hopeful, like you guys hope everything will be okay. I think you're not seeing things clearly, or you're trying to get beyond illusion. Like maybe you're trying to put the differences you have between you and this other person on the back burner and only see the good side, but you're projecting and you're hoping everything works out okay. I think by denying what it is that you really, really want. So it's like you're trying to be okay with something that clearly worries you. Um, let's see here. Yeah, you really like harmony. You want to get along. You want there to be harmony, but it just feels like you're denying yourself in a sense. I'll get clarifiers. And then what is the potential outcome? So, commitment, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Wands as well. So, somebody is really has high expectations. They're expecting a long term commitment. And I do see the change card here and the Six of Fire as well. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And look at you, the Four of Swords, postponement. You're not ready for this. You're going with the flow, but I don't know that you want to. I don't know that you want to. Libra. Oh my gosh. So I'm just curious, you guys, if you would let this get this far. Of course you have anxiety for letting things get this far. And you're not feeling it. It feels very optimistic, like you were hoping things would work out for the best, but it's gone too far. You've got to express your concerns or how you really feel. All right, so let me get clarified here. What's the integration card? Okay. So the High Priestess. So there are some unknowns, guys. You're not sharing your feelings. The Judgment card is breakthrough. So there's a lot of contemplation that is going on your part. You're weighing the pros and cons. I feel like you're looking at the time and energy you've invested into this situation or relationship. You could be trying to avoid disappointment. Let's see what the Sorrow card is. What's sorrow? Hold on, that's a lot. What's sorrow in the Schizophrenia card? Okay. So we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Two of Swords. So are you guys avoiding looking at the truth? You don't want to shut somebody out. I feel like you're running away from the truth. What's schizophrenia? You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to look at it. Libra. And I just saw 1313 on my... Do you need assistance with this, Libra? Making a choice or... So the Wheel of Fortune. So there's going to be a shift. I do see the King of Pentacles here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. And there's a Tower. I think you're going to separate. Okay, so you're going to make a decision. So you guys could have been procrastinating, slowing this down, making a decision. It feels like you guys have been letting something go on and you haven't put your foot down and said, no, I'm not ready for this, or I don't want this, or so you've kind of just been in the moment, letting things build and intensify. What's this awareness in politics? What's awareness in the recent past? Okay. The Knight of Swords and the Chariot, being very determined. Somebody's been on a mission. Some of you could have been dealing with an Aries with this Seven of Swords. What's politics? And that could be your energy, Libra, like you were really on a mission, took control of a situation. What's the politics card? Okay, the Page of Pentacles. So offering someone something, but you have the Seven of Swords twice, Libra, and the Five of Swords. So it feels very selfish. The Nine of Cups is here. And the Ace of Swords. This is all your energy with the exception of the emotion. So I feel like in the recent past, maybe moving into April, it's like the start of a new relationship. Maybe it's just getting started now. It could be with a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus, but there's some kind of Libra, you're not being honest with yourself or with them. It feels a little like, um, sorry guys, I'm armed with my raid out here. Um, I don't know if you guys were being honest with yourself about being happy in this scenario or in this situation or with this person. What's the Seven of Cups? What's projections and trust? What is projections, Holy Spirit, and what is trust? What is projection? The Queen of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups. Some of you are painting someone else. Some of you. Not all of you, but some of you may have be entertaining someone else, and it could be a younger person. Um, and you feel guilty about that. You enjoy their company. You enjoy talking to them. You like how they make you feel. Um, and I think what it is that you have found something that makes you truly happy. You feel guilty. I don't know that you've communicated your person if you're dealing with more than one person. What's the ripeness card? What is ripeness? The Nine of Pentacles. Some of you may be deciding to be single. The Nine of Wands. Hmm. It feels like the energy of someone else you're dealing with could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But I think that they are trying to be loyal. They're trying to hold on to the relationship. It could be you too, Libra, but it feels like they are trying to hold on to it. Their expectation, it feels like, is they want a higher level of commitment, maybe even marriage from you. So let's take a look at this outcome. What is the participation, experience, change? Okay, so there's some juggling. The Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Very high hopes, Libra. The Three of Wands is here. I think it could be an earth sign. You also have a lot of fire energy in your outcome as well. What's the source and the Six of Wands? Ten of Wands, fire energy, the World card, the Hanged Man. I think you're going to need more time because I saw postponement. I also see the Empress here and the King of Swords. It really looks like you guys have some underlying emotion. Some of you feel trapped in a situation that you don't like. Sorry. I am in nature's element, and so I must adapt to them, but they got to adapt to me too with this raids in here. So anyway, so I see a lot of contemplation, Libra friends, about being single. A lot of contemplation. Like you are, some of you feel trapped. Some of you are definitely, there's a need to face your fears in April, the need to make a very clear decision. But some of you feel very much trapped. It could be because someone is pregnant or a relationship is growing. I think someone wants to move full steam ahead, Libra, but you guys want to put the brakes on. Like you want this thing to slow down. And it's like um, there is a tower moment where I feel like something is coming that it makes you have to slow this down. It makes you have to make a choice. It makes you have to communicate clearly. Somebody is definitely ready to take the relationship to a higher level of commitment, friends. And you could be procrastinating, but I think procrastinating, Libra, makes it worse for this person. They go from a 9 of Wands to a 10 of Wands. So I think they're trying to be loyal, but it's a lot of responsibility. It's a heavy burden for them. And just keep in mind that people can pick up on your energy, Libra. They know when you're not happy. They know when your interest is elsewhere. People feel that energy. But I think you're dealing with a very loyal person who wants this, which is sometimes the characteristics of an old soul. So on the back of this card, it says giving love becomes an even greater need than receiving love for older souls. So there's a person here who wants to give you their love, their attention, and affection. But for you, I think you don't necessarily want that. Um, and you could just be, you're going to want to pause this or slow things down because I don't think you want anyone to get hurt, but I think you're being passive aggressive a little bit. Um, you could be where you're, whatever you're saying isn't matching your actions. Okay. So, Libra, and I think that makes you guys feel a little bit guilty, because this person is like full steam ahead. They really, really want to move forward, but you yourself, it looks like, are in limbo. You don't really, I think you don't want this. I think you don't want this. And maybe in the past you did, but I think you are concerned. If there is an age difference, I think you are concerned about that. Whatever your differences are with this person, you are very concerned about it. And I don't think that the universe or you are going to let this get to the point of commitment. There's going to be a tower moment or something happens where you have to share and tell this person, I am not ready for this. This isn't what I want, or I'm not ready for it. Okay, but I think the longer you wait and procrastinate, Libra, the worse it's going to get. All right. So if you guys need a little bit of assistance, if you need more guidance on your personal situation, please don't hesitate to book a reading with me. All of the information is in the description box. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, Libra friends. I hope that this resonates with you and provides you some insight and encouragement about the month of April 2020. Don't forget, I'm always here for you, and I do a daily tarot reading each morning, roughly between 9:30 and 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Would love to see you guys there, so hit the like, share, and subscribe button, also the notification bell, so you can be alerted when I go live. Would greatly appreciate that. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.